Three, two, one. Yeah,
Pranks.
alright, that should work.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Welcome to
The
Knee
reboot.
Slaps and Wheezes.
The new one. Reboot.
Yeah, reboot.
Rewind.
2019. Here we fucking go.
New Year edition.
Have the fucking camera.
Hey, what's happening, dude?
Hey.
I forgot about that for a second, and I wasn't sure whether to key in.
Yeah, that's only
That's
been
not the
running
only
for.
camera.
It's only been running
Oh
for
yeah,
like
well,
a half hour.
not the only camera that we actually have on, I believe. Is
So-
it? Or there's another one around here
You never
somewhere.
know.
No.
You never know.
Oh, I do have
Uh,
my phone, I suppose.
Oh man, didn't we say to turn it off before?
No, I got my phone on.
You're just gonna snap it out. You should- no, you
Is there
should snap it out.
some government like subtext, like, you know, the government's watching you or some, you know,
No, it's just you think the government's watching you, but it's just me.
yeah,
No.
I've only just met you.
So everyone, this is Michael Ashton.
Mm.
Mind your last name.
No,
Bleep it out otherwise.
That's fine. That's fine.
He's a big movie boy. So
HG.
he's got a lot of things to say about 2018 movies.
Well, I imagine we probably all do.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, because, you know, you had quite a
There we
few
go.
things that you wanted to.
No.
Really? Are you recording right now?
There we go.
Yeah, we got
What?
another camera.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, we got
No,
that second shot, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
How long are you gonna have that going on for?
Until the battery dies.
You should do. We should take a picture though, because a picture would be good for
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
either like the main image,
Yeah.
the actual.
Yeah. Or you know, just get
Umpire.
we could hire
You
somebody.
raise it and look down. Or...
Yeah, just sort of like, you know,
Hire.
gang signs or something like that. Yeah.
Get you more in the frame.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, man. It's just sort of like, just look.
Turn it. There we go.
Yeah, it's just like we still gotta remember that camera over there.
Oh yeah, that'll look weird over there.
Yeah,
Shit.
just sort of like, why are they like looking over there? We're gonna have to cut this bit out.
I'm gonna quickly just check this. I do not want this to go bad.
This is what. Yeah, it's just like.
Left.
Also, I think the moral of today is always own a small HDMI cable.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
the moral to come away from this, because
Or own an expensive camera that has enough size to fit the actual HDMI.
or do what Werner Herzog did and just steal it from film school. And say that it was within his right to do it because of his artistic pursuit.
This is a shout out. If you're listening to this, you can come on the show.
Yo, what up, man?
And, try and justify your actions.
Yeah, I heard that. I remember being told that in class.
It's the Jeremy experience.
Yeah, this is. I'm not.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it's
Bullshot.
it just. Are you really gonna sync that up? Are you like
Oh yeah, we should do a clap sync.
clap sync?
Are we
for
ready?
that?
Here we go.
We're already recording.
3, 2, 1.
That's the
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
just look. Everybody who's listening to the podcast without like not on the the recording of the camera is yeah.
Just
What?
we need to watch ourselves on this
Yeah.
because
Oh yeah.
Oh
if
fuck.
you are talking loud like this, it's gonna. Well, mine's not that bad. Actually, mine's kind
How-
of
how-
questionable.
How's mine? I can just sit here and just
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell,
no,
Mike,
I
I'm
can-
just sitting here talking like this.
I'll bleep this out.
Oh, I could hear that.
Yeah. Okay. Mine's a little quiet. You speak, Michael.
Yeah, I'm going to speak right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak right now. Mine seems a little quieter.
Speak. What?
This would work if you're wearing the headgear.
Hello.
Yeah, hello,
Hello.
Why the fuck are you not wearing the headgear?
I'm strapping in. I'm
Yeah,
gonna jump
give
on
them the strap on. You're gonna strap on the.
Strapping in
Shit.
the Jarvis.
Yeah, dude, I feel like
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We could start over at 3. Hello.
No, we're gonna continue.
Is that good?
Oh shit.
You can
that
actually.
sounds alright.
Yeah, it sounds all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, at least I don't have to speak into that.
How does Michael and I's volumes differ?
Hey, how you doing? How you?
Hello.
It's like the same.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
honestly,
Good. Good.
it's good.
It's nice
it
to
looks
see
pretty
you.
similar
I
there.
hear
So.
you.
Yeah.
Okay then.
What we really need to do is if we are going to laugh, we just need to
Like move away.
yeah
Yeah.
like just chill out and yeah.
So this is the first time doing this. Anyway, today we're going to talk about a little something about movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Movies.
This is what I've come here for.
Yeah, the 2018 movies of the year. And first thing that I've written down on my very
His
manky
trusty list
book.
of
garbage
yeah.
is what was your least favorite movie?
Least.
What was your least favorite? Come on. I'm hitting you with the real.
Wait. Least favorite, as in the worst, or as in like the ones that we sort of like liked, like at the.
That's a good question.
It also says most disappointing.
Yeah,
I haven't
because
answered
there is a difference between most disappointing and.
Let's do both.
Okay then.
I know my
So,
most disappointing.
What's
not
your
the
least
worst.
favorite?
Okay, my least favorite. I've got a couple here. I won't go into my actual like number one worst because none of you have seen it. Like none of you have seen it.
Well, you can talk about it.
Yeah, we can definitely talk about it, but
Yeah.
I'll talk about the other ones that I have.
I think I know what this one is.
Yeah, no, at the top, and I did I like to do like little reviews on Letterboxd, and it's probably like the review that I've like got the most likes for because of how passionate I hated the movie. But I'll go off the other ones first. The one that I have here is one that was on Netflix, Cloverfield Paradox. Did you see that one?
I didn't see it, but I've heard some things.
Yeah,
left and right.
because I like the especially the first one. I like the Cloverfield movies. This one, you could feel that it was just another movie that just slapped on Cloverfield.
Yeah.
At the end, especially with like the monster, which is cool. Like when it shows it. I'm not sure if that's a spoiler for you, but if you want to see it.
Look, we're all open here. There's going to be plenty of spoilers.
Yeah. So no, that was a bit dull. Another Netflix movie was Mute. It was
I heard of that one.
you heard that one? Yeah, done by Duncan Jones, who also did Moon, a Source Code. He did the Warcraft movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did. He's actually the son of David Bowie.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's
There we
David
go.
Bowie's son, and he did this one Mute, which is sort of like what should be right up your alley, which is sort of like a noir, like dystopian future, like Blade Runner-esque.
Yeah.
It just takes everything that's appealing about Blade Runner and just waters it down.
Yeah.
And it's not really like fun at all, even though it's really goofy at times.
Kind of reminds me of Altered Carbon, the way you describe that.
Altered Carbon,
In some ways, it's okay. But...
Altered Carbon, what I like about dystopian like sci-fi movies is I like how lived in, like I feel like I could actually like go into that city, walk around in that city, see the people there and all that. Altered Carbon, from what I saw of it, didn't really have that.
Yeah.
It feels like a lot of it is like indoors. And so I didn't sort of like, that didn't really sort of, like appeal to me, even though that's like my genre.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not really interested in checking that one out. But Mute kind of had that, but it just was not good. This one, I know a lot of people, a lot of friends at uni actually really liked this one. I just thought, I just didn't really find it all that interesting. Tag.
Is that the comedy movie?
Yeah, it's a comedy one. Yeah. I felt it would have worked better as a documentary because it's actually based on a true story. Because real guys who play tag every May for like since they were kids, like and that's based on a true story. Did you heard about this one?
No,
really?
No.
Oh, John,
I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it.
No,
so.
like a couple of guys at uni love that movie.
Yeah,
they love that movie. I just thought it was juvenile and immature. Like I said, I think it would have worked better as a documentary. I just didn't see the humor in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got two left, but I've been wanging on. Like, I want to hear you guys. I'm actually very interested about just hear from you guys.
Least favorite?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I get to my.
I'd say Bird Box.
Whoa.
No,
I didn't even see that one.
Bird Box. Because I only saw it like I think about a week ago. And I don't really buy into the whole meme, like phenomenon around that movie.
Yeah.
I don't really just sort of like, I want to judge the movie on its own merits and not like watch it ironically or mock watch it. The movie's fine.
It's a fine movie.
It's okay.
That's why it's my least favorite because it actually.
I actually saw it back to back with A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and which is a far better movie.
Yeah.
But no, I felt Bird Box. It some terrible acting from some people that I really admire, like Sandra Bullock, John Malkovich.
Yeah.
Can you actually hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Some other actors, and I don't mind the premise, but it just felt like it just ran out of energy to, like in places.
I think like some of it was really generic. Some parts of it, like
Some of it was
the
smart.
survivors trapped in a building sort of thing. Like,
No, we've seen that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, which sometimes it pays off. There were some moments that I thought were really smart. I really like the scene when where they've plastered up the car.
yeah,
And they have to drive and just use the GPS.
Yeah.
I thought that was really smart.
that was interesting. That's a good way to spin it.
Yeah.
That's what it should have done more. It should have played with the idea that they don't have vision.
Yeah, no, I know.
Maybe they get another tactic to moving around, like smoke.
Yeah,
you know, like-
yeah. Well, we don't really, and that's another thing is about the movie is that we don't really learn exactly what that alien, whatever it was. We don't really like get too much information of like where it came from and why it's there. And some things don't need to be explained, but I felt like it needed to be here because it felt like there was more fighting against it as opposed to like finding out more about it from the characters. They've just learned to live with it.
Yeah,
Like, did you actually see A Quiet Place?
I did.
Yeah, like
I think I've seen snippets.
yeah, but like with The Quiet Place, you actually find out like about the aliens. You actually find out, sort of like you can surmise why they're there, but you actually get to know like what they look like and how to fight back against them and stuff like that. Spoilers. But with Bird Box, it didn't really have that. I guess it's not like a fault on the movie. It's just it didn't sort of give me a reason to care more. So yeah, and they buried a Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross score as soundtrack. The guys who also did Social Network, a lot of Fincher's movies. Yeah, I just thought it was meh. It was meh. Some bits were enjoyable. But yeah,
It's interesting because what you said about the whole like you don't see them that much. A lot of people think that's a plus side.
yeah.
And to an extent, I think it is.
Yeah.
But the movies which don't show, the creature a lot, but still get away with showing it is like Alien.
Yeah.
They show it in very darkly lit areas and just
yeah.
Stuff like that gets your mind putting the pieces together of what it really looks like.
It's why The Exorcist is probably one of the best horror movies of all time, is because you don't really, there's nothing to sort of see at. You're scared by this spirit that could potentially inhabit your body.
Oh, I just remembered something.
Yeah?
The guy who comes into the house in Bird Box, he actually has drawings of the thing.
I love that actor, Tom Hollander. He's been in some other stuff. He was the bad guy in Pirates of the Caribbean 3. Yeah, no, he's a great character actor.
Yeah.
He just was wasted in Bird Box.
Yeah, he just comes in for a scene and
Yeah.
then he's gone.
Yeah, so that's your worst?
Yeah, it's my
Number
least
one.
favorite.
Your
my
least
favorite.
Yeah.
So I still like it. It's just down the bottom. But I think my worst film,
Yeah?
at least in the blockbuster scene, would have been Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
I haven't seen it.
I absolutely hated it.
Yeah.
Do your movie sucks. Tell us why you hate it.
Why I hate it?
Yeah.
All right. Let me describe one of the scenes, right? So you have a mercenary group. You have Chris Pratt, aka Star-Lord, and you have a biology woman, yeah? She knows all about the dinosaurs and
Yeah, sure.
she's a medic to them.
You got the Chris Pratt character and then the Chris Pratt girlfriend character.
No, not the girlfriend.
Yeah.
This chick's with the mercenaries.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, she's not the redhead girl. I forgot her name.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
So anyway, they're trying to capture Blue, the Velociraptor, and so Chris is trying to get to them.
Who's Blue?
The Velociraptor.
fuck.
It's a
Oh, the
Velociraptor.
Velociraptor. Oh, sorry, you
It's
did
the
say
Pokemon
Velociraptor.
from the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris
is
Pratt caught.
First game.
It's the only one who
From the first game.
From the first game. It does feel like a game now at this
So,
point, yeah.
So yeah, Chris Pratt has to come back, save his dinosaur, to then save the world.
But he's doing it with a mercenary group, and
Oh,
they're going
yeah.
to tranquilize it when he gets
yeah.
it calmed down.
Yeah.
But some fucker in the mercenary group decides to just shoot it. The Velociraptor.
Was he like a psychopath?
They were meant
or-
to time it, and he just shoots it. This guy, random guy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so of course there's a fuck up like that. Of course someone would fuck up so bad, right?
Did he accidentally fuck up, or did he intentionally shot it?
I think he intentionally shot it at the wrong
I
time.
like how you said "I think"
So
because you don't even know
It's
anymore.
more just like a moment of just brief, absolute insanity for the
Yeah,
character.
it's
like,
like
they just make a
impulsive,
decision
yeah,
that just
impulsive,
makes
yeah.
no sense.
It's for the plot. That's the thing. It's for the plot.
I think every single movie is for the plot.
No, but this action was
I guess
not
so.
in character. It's for the plot. It
As
was a
you
very
random-
contrived.
understood it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very convenient that it happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. My opinion of the Jurassic franchise. There's only one good movie.
That's not the end of it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But we'll get back to that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that wasn't
yeah,
the
yeah.
end of it.
Yeah. Okay,
So-
there's more to your.
So after he shoots him, the Velociraptor attacks him.
Yeah.
And he grabs out his 9mm, shoots the dinosaur.
Yeah.
And then Chris Pratt gets all angry, and he runs at the sergeant. Sergeant just grabs his tranquilizer gun, shoots him. So
Okay.
you know what biology woman does?
What does she do?
She pulls her gun out and points it at the sergeant. She's with them.
Wait, can I ask
That's
a
her
question?
mercenary
Wait,
group.
can I ask a question? Who doesn't have a gun at that point in the movie?
Chris Pratt.
Seriously.
Fuck.
Seriously, Chris Pratt is the only one who doesn't have a gun.
I'm pretty
in
sure he
that
doesn't have a gun in that scene.
Why does
pretty
Mr.
sure-
Action Man not have his
Oh,
gun?
so did the Velociraptor have a gun as well? Probably.
Maybe in the next film.
Probably in the next film.
Nah,
They'll
Chris Pratt
weaponize
had
them.
a gun.
He probably-
He had two guns.
Yeah. Two guns.
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord back at it. Yeah.
Two guns. That's the Denzel Washington movie, Two Guns.
Oh,
With Mark Wahlberg.
Marky
yeah.
Mark, yeah.
Yeah, the two guns.
No, you
Yeah,
mean,
imagine if those two came in.
Two Guns starring Chris Pratt, the
Chris-
amalgamation of Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg.
I'd be surprised.
So and the whole movie is like that. The whole movie is just these stupid decisions to create plot controversy.
And then
Plot
the
controversy?
dinosaurs
How?
show
Wait,
up.
wait,
Like a problem in the plot.
you felt it just it needed another reason to keep going.
Everything that characters did, they did without reason. It wasn't in character, it seemed.
Okay.
They just did it so the plot could be more action-packed.
I guess so. I mean,
So that, I don't know, I was screaming at my television.
oh, you watched it on TV, didn't see it.
I didn't see it in theaters. I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah. Well, if you wasn't going to do that, you'd already made up your mind that it was
Yeah.
terrible. Even before
I do
seeing
that a
it?
lot. I do that
Oh,
a lot.
it's toxic.
But I do still watch a lot of films, especially lately, that I've just not looked at kindly because of people and what they say about them. And whenever I see a trailer, I'm like, I can make from that, I can decide in my head whether I'll like it or not. I'll actually see it and confirm it.
A 2-minute montage of footage from a movie, and you've made up your mind.
Yeah, no, but the thing, I didn't finish. I actually go through, wait till it releases on DVD, and I'll watch it, and I'll say whether I like it or not. And usually the case is, I was right. I don't actually like it from what I saw.
Okay.
I don't know how I do it. It's just how
I
I extract information out of the trailer. It can be like, oh, this is gonna have this bad aspect in the film, or I don't know. Anyway, going on. What about you?
Worst movie. Worst. We haven't even got to you yet.
I
Man.
don't have
Least
a worst
favorite.
movie.
You don't.
I have most disappointing though.
Yeah, you missed disappointing.
It's a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Okay,
That came out
okay.
last year, didn't it?
No,
Yeah.
it was last year. I saw it. I liked it.
I liked it as well. I just thought it was almost like the first Ant-Man, where it's like
I actually
if
prefer.
you compare it,
Yeah, go.
you prefer the first one.
No, I prefer the second one.
Interesting.
I would say I do as well because it does more
So,
creative stuff.
The first Ant-Man was disappointing to you as well. You didn't like it.
I thought it was okay. It's like just okay.
Yeah.
But like compared to how good Marvel can be,
Yeah.
it's more like the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like especially the new one, it felt like they only made the movie to introduce concepts that'll be used in other Marvel movies.
I thought it was a nice palate cleanser. Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
it was-
that too.
especially after the big bombastic, Infinity War. I thought it was just
Well, I would have been hoping for a movie set in Earth after the snap happens, because
yeah.
like the only two movies being made between Infinity War and the new one is Ant-Man and then Captain Marvel, and they're both set before Infinity War.
Yeah, well, yeah, I imagine they're probably going to build up to the resolution of what's going to happen in Endgame.
Well, just think about it. Those films are setting up Endgame.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
what I'm.
That's-
but
That's
like-
how
what-
big Endgame is going to
and,
be.
and that's what Ant-Man sort of just felt like. The new one, it's more like it's just.
Setting up.
It's like they got the ideas and stuff they wanted to bring over, and then the rest of it's like this is just the Now this is the movie that we're making.
But don't you think you're just saying that because they had a post-credit scene that directly, actually, like
that,
fed
no,
into...
the premise of the whole movie is introducing you to the quantum realm and stuff. Like the whole plot of the movie.
I guess so. Yeah.
It's like that. Like they save the mum or whatever from there, and then it's like, oh hey, I'm really well experienced in this. I'm gonna just tell you some bits and pieces about it.
To be fair, we don't know if the quantum realm is going to be used in Endgame though.
Uh-oh.
Oh no,
Oh,
the camera's
shit.
about to die.
Shit. Oh no, he's running for it. He's running for it.
Well, I mean, I just have a feeling.
We can just have it on. Are you shitting? Card. There you go.
Shit.
Okay, it's all right.
We can continue.
We can continue. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So
Well,
we just need a person.
No, we have video.
We
got video.
Wait, we do?
Yeah, right here. We still can.
What the hell? For those of you who can't see what's going on,
we still got video.
we
dude.
still. Oh yeah, we flipped the fucking
Hey.
thing.
Maybe you could set it up so it gets all of us.
We have.
We're
not
gonna have a
set-
quick break.
We have not set this up correctly.
It's perfect.
Okay, all right, if you say so.
100%. It's perfect.
Okay then. Let's go. Are you gonna?
How big is that card?
This one,
No, that one.
16 gig.
Oh my god.
Maybe I should have recorded in
Like 20 minutes, I think. 20 minutes to 16 gig.
I should have done 720.
Okay. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Not
Oh,
getting Michael.
Well, I mean, if I'm wrong, then I'm just gonna say it was just a bit disappointing.
I'll look back on this
Like-
recording.
I know each Marvel movie's sort of introducing certain things that, if you don't like the movie, you set it up. I'm fucking talking. I'll be back. Like if you don't like the movie, there's still certain aspects of the
Yeah.
movie that you can bring over to other things, so the movie's
Oh, yeah.
still useful for you to know about.
Oh,
Why the fuck?
shit. So what you're saying? So what you're saying is you
No,
can, So
you're an
is
idiot.
what you're
What?
saying is the MCU should still release movies that even like the layman can understand, like can follow.
Well, that's half the reason why Marvel movies do so well, is because they're for everybody.
Yeah, but they're also in essence, it's a television show. Like it's very much like that's why it's split into phases. Season and then is equal to phase.
Yeah.
And then you've got another episode coming out. So that's both a detriment and an appealing element to the MCU.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot
So-
of people turn off by it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, the more you make, the more you sort of have to remember. And but I mean, I think they're doing a good job. That if you watch from the start, when you get up to now, it's like when they release a movie and people pick at all the Easter eggs and stuff. So I think they're also using Easter eggs to like for their writing as well.
Yeah.
So it's like things that the audience notices. They go, oh, okay, so that answers a certain question, instead of them making it a very apparent thing in the scene.
Yeah. Well,
Like fuck.
fuck. Yeah. I just said fuck because you two did. So I just wanted to join in.
like the Easter egg at the end of the first Iron Man movie. They didn't actually know full well if there was going to be an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh,
it was
hey,
an
here's a
it was an
thing.
afterthought. It was just sort of
Yeah.
it was small enough to go, if this goes ahead, if this goes ahead, then awesome.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't go ahead,
It's like they're planning
We-
planting story seeds, and it's like if it doesn't grow, it doesn't grow. If it does, then
They can
it's
fall-
not contrived.
yeah, they can fall, like with the Iron Man. If it wasn't a success, then sure they would fall on their own their own sword. But
Yeah.
the fact that you want to drive somewhere.
We're gonna change gears.
Okay, then so yeah. Seriously, sorry to our listeners.
So we're gonna change topics
You're right.
here.
Are you haven't had anything to drink before we started this?
No, we're straight.
Yeah. Okay then.
Where is it?
It is very hot in here, though.
Yeah, no, right now, I'm not
It's
sure.
fun hot.
Imagine if anybody's listening from overseas that just so happened to, click on this link.
Holy shit!
Holy
you poor
sh-
bastards.
No, not you poor bastards. You lucky bastards.
So I'm thinking that we should talk about our favorite movies and keep it a little more
Oh.
positive.
I'm gonna be lame. All my answers just gonna be Marvel.
Marvel?
Hang on, there was 3 Marvel movies released this year. So, hang on. Okay, so there was the one that was the disappointing one.
Yep.
Then there was the one that was the middle, and then there was the one that was the best. Pretty much
Yep.
beginning, middle, end. But no, bad, okay, terrible.
Oh, Infinity War's the good one.
Oh no, say no. Infinity, no, Infinity will go.
No.
No,
No, you're talking about
no. Your opinion's wrong. Pitchforks out.
It was a well-made movie.
Infinity War's in my top 10.
Yeah. I mean, if a movie can juggle like 30 characters and still be at least an all right movie, I'd say it did a very good job.
Like what I said, going back to it's like a television show. I equate Infinity War to an episode of like Game of Thrones.
It's like a season finale.
Yeah,
that's actually really good
because Game of Thrones is from the beginning up until this point. They are juggling so many like narratives, some that don't even come back until like 2 seasons later.
Yeah.
So the fact that they can actually balance this out in a movie, make it cohesive, as long as you've been following the MCU, I think it was just a feat. I thought the effects are good. I think his performance from Josh Brolin, I think it's one of my favorites of the year. The fact that I put it up there with I know it's a little bit controversial. I put it up there with Andy Serkis and the Planet of the Apes movies.
Really?
Yeah, I think the way that he the emotion that he was able to get across through the mocap, and I guess he's playing someone a bit more human than, well, not human, but has shows that emotion a bit more than what an ape can show.
Yeah.
I guess that's a little bit more easier, but I thought Josh Brolin, how the physically imposing but also cleverly minded mentality, well, not clever, it depends on how you look at it, of Thanos. And I'm not a comic book guy. I thought it was absolutely riveting. And when he had to spoiler alert, kill his own daughter, his performance there is I was blown away by it.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely believed he felt bad for having to kill his own daughter for something he believed in.
That bit sort of it ventures into a gray area that I did not think Marvel would want to dare delve into. And I know a lot of people can say she might come back and stuff like that. It's just feel the emotion of the moment. And even though his love for his daughter is a toxic one, it's hard to feel for that moment because it's such a toxic relationship between him and his daughter.
I think that's sort of good. It's taken that step into the very deep, dark, and somewhat edgy sort of territory.
Yeah, morally ambiguous.
It's almost like another thing that Marvel can do, right? That DC can't.
Yeah,
almost.
Yeah.
Where it's
we have yet to see with the DC universe because we still
some of their attempts have been a bit average. When someone says Batman v Superman's very complex and whatnot, I'm like, oh, it's sort of complex in the sense that it's like a whole bunch of shit's happening. But
technically, anything can be complex if you look at it the right way.
Yeah.
You can say the Room is really complex. You can find a reason to defend The Room as one of the greatest films of all time.
I think you can't say I can't see a reason why you would say The Room is one of the greatest movies of all time. You can say it's one of the most enjoyable. You can say it's one of the most enjoyable movies you have ever watched. Why
can't people have an opinion, Michael? Why can't people like The Room? Why can't they take something out of it?
Well, your opinion would be that you find it enjoyable. It's not subjective to say a movie's good or not. Because a movie does have distinct values that make it objectively poor.
Yes, but I'm talking as the overall package. As in, The Room is straight up a terrible movie.
Yeah, that's why people say it's a good, bad movie.
Yeah. That's where you're going to. You can say it's a good, bad movie. But straight up, if you, would I show that as sort of would I put it up against Roma? No, I wouldn't. I would not show it in a cinema unless we're mocking along with it.
It's the sort of thing you put on at home with your mates when you get drunk.
Drinks.
Just want something to laugh at for a couple hours.
Exactly. If somebody laughs throughout Roma, I want to punch them in the face.
Just laughing at...
No, just laughing at things that are unintentionally funny and are well crafted, as opposed to The Room, which is not well crafted, but is still really hilarious.
Yeah,
you can still find enjoyment.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well,
we should go back on track.
Yeah, what
best
were we
movie,
about?
favorite films.
So it was well, we mentioned Infinity War.
Avengers Infinity War was what his was.
I think they did an excellent job at making Thanos the protagonist.
Yeah,
And,
it was Thanos'
I mean,
film.
It does. It does work.
movie.
Well,
no. I agree. It's a full movie.
it's like it is the first half, but that's because the first half is Thanos' perspective, and the second half will be the Avengers because they say the tone's going to be different.
No.
So it's like Thanos' story is over, so now it's like it's now being flipped back.
Yeah, like
In a
in the
way.
Endgame trailer, you don't
'Cause-
really. I mean, you do see Thanos, but you don't see like how he has reacted to it emotionally. You just see him with a
just see the
gladiator
state of
shot walking through the wheat
Yeah.
field,
And
and
you see
then
the state of all the other characters.
yeah, you see the state of all the other characters. So yeah, that I agree with that. What's your opinion of Black Panther?
I think it's overrated, to be honest.
I think
I
so
thought
too.
it was a pretty. It was all right. Like, I mean, it didn't really feel like slow. Like the pacing was all right. It's just like the story itself is a bit. Yeah.
I think what I really, I can agree to a certain extent about the story of Black Panther. I prefer Infinity War simply for the grand visual spectacle of it all. But with Black Panther is exploring themes that I never thought I would ever see in an MCU movie. Not just an MCU movie, a superhero movie overall. Like, who would think that a superhero movie would cover colonization and questioning your ancestors and the moral ambiguity of like the rightful, the right to rule and stuff like that. Just there's some really, when people say it's not a political movie, it's a political movie.
Sounds
right?
a little bit
yeah.
like it could be Asgard, Thor and Asgardians make colonies and.
But historically speaking,
yeah, I know.
Historically speaking, it politically it is a
It's politically charged because it's based on race.
Yeah, no, it's not just based on race. It is commenting on the racism of today and how why did a technologically advanced country in Africa is hiding from the world when all other blacks African Americans over
really,
in
compared to them, the rest of the world sort of
over in
struggling.
over in the US are struggling, and they have shut themselves away. And so by the end of the movie, it's about having to come out of the shadows and having to, at the end, they come into the rest of the world because they want to support them, support and to,
Kind of reminds me of Lion King, actually.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the story to Lion King.
Yeah,
except like the father dying thing happened in Civil War.
Yeah,
It's like
you could pastor those two. Well, they still
because it's like he's running the kingdom basically how his dad did it.
Yeah,
which is an old way that needs to change. But then he's met with the evil version of a close family relative.
Yeah,
that's trying to take the throne, even though he's the rightful heir.
Yeah, so it is,
and
like
it's completely opposite, like trains of thought, and then they have to fight for it, and then it's the main character coming back to fight for the throne, and then he re-rules and say, hey, everything's good now because I'm not an asshole.
Yeah. So no, for me, like I agree with you. The story itself isn't breaking any ground, but
so it's more like the themes and the things they
thematically
explore.
It is exploring themes I never thought I'd ever see in let alone a MCU movie, a superhero movie.
Yeah.
So so when people say it's overrated, I want to see what they're saying it's overrated for. Because if you say, for the story and all that, then I can understand that. But you cannot deny how culturally significant the movie is.
I think you're selling me on it a little bit.
Yeah? You're going to go back and watch it again after this?
I might. I've already seen it twice. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't like it still after the second viewing.
Okay.
I don't know what it was. I'll have to really get into it and figure it out.
Yeah.
But what's your favorite film of the year? Obviously.
I've mentioned it already, and I mentioned it off screen, and we've seen it. Connor and I have seen it.
Yes.
And it's on Netflix, but I got to actually see it at the cinema, and that's Roma.
Yeah.
Alfonso Cuarón, or Alf, as I like to call him. Alf, yeah. Are you familiar with Alfonso Cuarón?
No.
He directed Gravity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he directed Gravity. He
Prisoner of
directed
Azkaban.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
no, I
he
have
did
heard
not.
of him then, yeah.
He Children of Men. Have you heard of that one?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Itamam Tapien. Yeah, no, you worked on the microdoc with us, didn't you? Or was that? Oh, no, you
No,
didn't.
that wasn't
no,
me,
that was me.
unfortunately.
That was me. Yeah.
That was a brilliant microdoc.
Yeah. Did you hear about this? Has Connor told you?
Just for context,
so.
so one of the groups at uni did a micro documentary, so 15 minutes on it went out to 20 minutes because their group was larger, but it was on Alfonso.
Alfonso Cuarón.
Yeah,
I
and
had to say that probably is not the right accent.
it's really really good. It is a really good watch. I'll probably link it.
Is that Roma? Or the microdoc?
The microdoc.
Oh, the microdoc. Oh, see Roma as well, but the microdoc, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and he posted it on his Instagram, and
he posted the title. He posted the title. It was called the Cuarón. Was it the Cuarónicles?
Yeah.
Or was it just the Alfonso Cuarónicles? It was
was
Cuarónicle in there.
Chronicles.
Yeah, Cuarónicles. And what was so cool about it was that I believe he did actually tag Alfonso.
Yeah.
I believe he did. And Alfonso Cuarón himself, from his Instagram, actually said, love the name. You made me chuckle, something like that.
Yeah.
It just sort of like that. It was so cool to see, like, and it was verified. It was a verified account of Alfonso Cuarón.
Oh shit!
It wasn't some double account or anything like that.
Yeah,
it was so cool.
Yeah,
and it was
It's like when Ben Affleck gives you a shout out and then starts following you.
Yeah,
You're like, oh wow, Batman.
Yeah, which is funny because I was also working on Alfonso Cuarón in a different group.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I sort of like, I should have done that.
Yeah.
Should have come up with a snappy name.
Oh, could have been you.
Yeah, it could have been me.
Well.
Yeah, I don't live for that shit, but
Maybe
just sort of like that makes me excited. But no, Roma.
Yeah, talk about Roma.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Let's
punch the mic.
No, Roma. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Watching it at the cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good at the cinema. I'm very hesitant to actually go back and watch it on Netflix because I actually tried watching it the other night, and I have my iPhone connected with the lightning connected to the TV, so I could watch it through Netflix and all that. I watched about the first 3 minutes, and I started to turn it off because I think the frame rate was not like correct.
Yeah.
So I could tell. Yeah. So I decided, I'm gonna hold off from this, and the something's wrong.
Must have been weirdly encoded into the stream.
Yeah, probably. I know. I think it was something to do with the iPhone to the to the HDMI and then to the TV.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no. Watching at the theater, it's just I was just completely enthralled.
It's actually kind of sad that it hasn't
15.
had a theatrical.
It did.
Release.
It was very limited though. It's very limited, and here was showing at Dendy, I believe, the Dendy theaters at Cooperoo.
Really?
Yeah, I believe it was showing there. They did a couple of showings at the film festival, the Spanish one, the film festival at Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where I saw it.
Yeah.
But no, majority of people are going to see it on Netflix, and that saddens me. Yeah. What do you think of it?
I don't think of it as highly as you. In fact,
I will say it's not for everyone.
Some of it is really hard to recall. That is something I've noticed. Recalling the film is just something else for me. I don't know if it was because I was bored. I still have to watch it again.
Yeah.
For the most part, though, seeing everything from her perspective is one of the best things.
Well, for those of you who don't know, the movie is about a social worker. Oh, no, not a social worker, but a maid. Yes. It's about a maid. It's set during the 1970s, and it's set during a politically divided time, not unlike ours right now. And it's about social hierarchies and how sort of how the lower class, how they're dependent on from the upper class, and to show like the experience like of that time. It's semi-biographical. Yeah. So it's semi-based on Cuarón's childhood, even though it's not even though it's actually the main character is not based on him, but it is based on somebody that looked after him growing up. And to see it from her perspective, seeing her own life, and to see Mexico, a country that I've been to but only for a day, to see it back then during that time, and to see it growing up to like walk around somebody else's shoes for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and just visually it is just a gorgeous looking movie. I love that movie so much. Yeah,
I agree.
And it's going to win Best Picture.
Yeah. we already know that.
Yeah, well, not unless Green Book or Star is Born gets in, which I'd be fine with. But no, Roma, it's going to get nominated. It is, but
Netflix picked up a pretty good movie on their streaming service. So if you haven't seen it already, best chances you'll have of seeing it is probably on Netflix.
Probably, yeah.
Or some
well, if you have Netflix,
film festival one day.
Yeah, probably, but it's a crime. An absolute. I'm
it is
passionate
a crime.
about that. It is an absolute crime. Like, do you agree with me that you would have preferred seeing it at the theater?
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think majority of people think that, and that's why it's why I put this as a Facebook says. It's why Bird Box is getting attention and Roma's not.
Yeah. Oh, I saw a lot of box. Yeah. Yeah. That's a crime in itself.
Yeah, because what was it? 45 million views in the first weekend or something like that.
What?
Yeah, and that equates to like 45 million times 20. Like times 20, maybe not times 20, like times 10. So that's 450 million. That, like, imagine like a ticket price is on average like $10.
Yeah.
Imagine doing that, but opening weekend. That's 450 million opening weekend.
That's insane.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I believe like remember that movie The Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell, the one where he plays Santa Claus.
Is that a new one?
That's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Apparently that like it had the opening weekend equivalent of about like 200 million.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell looks like a really good Santa.
He does actually. I haven't seen the movie, but he looks like a really good Santa.
Much better than who played
Tim Allen?
Tim Allen, yeah. He looks more the part than Tim Allen did. Because Tim Allen doesn't have the beard. When you see him with a beard, it's like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
You clean shaven.
Yeah, and you just hear Buzz Lightyear as well.
Yeah. Or you watch a Santa movie with Kurt Russell and you're thinking,
oh yeah, this
like,
is Snake Plissken. This is
the Thing.
Yeah, it's the Thing. It's what's his name from the Thing? What's his name?
McCready?
Something like that. Yeah, McCready or something like that. Yeah, seeing Kurt Russell, Santa Claus. I mean, that's great casting right there.
Yeah.
Say what you will about the movie. I haven't seen it, but
Star-Lord's dad is Santa Claus.
Star-Lord.
Holy shit.
Well, I was going to say Starman, but that was Jeff Bridges.
Starman.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Starman's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, they have to have
that's an actual movie.
Yeah,
with Jeff Bridges, yeah.
Jeff Bridges. Oh, Jeff. Who the fuck is Jeff Bridges? Is that from the Big Lebowski?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's the dude.
Yeah. Obviously,
Yeah,
you're
man.
Obviously, you're not a golfer. Really, it's not. I can't. I can barely do the dude.
I need to hear his voice to try and mimic it.
Yeah.
I'm the dude. That's what you call me. Yes. That's the best I can do.
Fuck. I'm not hearing the Jeff Bridges in it. Jeff Bridges has that.
Yeah, he has that particular,
he's got that
pitch.
thing.
He's got that particular pitch. Yeah,
it's tough to get.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah, your favorite. We're wanging on too much.
We're only up to the
with
second
me.
topic.
And,
Holy shit.
And it's only 45 minutes.
Jeez, we want to do an hour.
We can do more.
We can do more.
And if that goes flat, I'll just switch it over to mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
Yeah, all right.
So, I was thinking
Yeah.
Celeste.
I haven't seen it, and it was the opening movie, wasn't it?
I think so. So, it's by a guy called Ben Hackworth, who he's from around Australia, and it's based up in North Queensland with all the rainforest and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And Celeste is about this man and his family and his very weird relationship with Celeste. I forgot the main character's name, so I'm bad with names, but
so much for your favorite movie.
I'm just really bad at movies,
right,
and I've only seen it once.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't.
Favorite movie you've only seen once?
Well, it was at the film
Well,
festival.
no, my favorite movie of 2018. I've only seen it once.
Yeah, your favorite movie of the year and you only saw it once.
Well, I've only seen Roma once.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've only seen it once.
Dude,
but
there's
I wanna
nowhere else you can get it. I've looked online to buy it. I can't see it anywhere.
Oh,
Have you
shit.
didn't get a theatrical release or?
I think it was only shown at the film festival.
Okay then.
I haven't heard of a theatrical release.
Probably will maybe this year.
Maybe, yeah.
possibly.
Maybe it was just an early look, but it's such a beautiful film.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it really captures the outback of Australia. But like, because you think of the outback of Australia, it's like a deserty sort of area. I mean, like the North outback, the tropics.
Oh yeah.
The barren tropics. That's what it captures.
So say you wanted to say what movie visually represents Australia like the most accurately? Would you say that this movie shows that, or is there like a narrative that sort of like holds back from saying this is what it's like to be in Australia?
So I think like, what do you mean?
I mean, but sort of like, say for example, somebody you're going overseas, say to somebody who in Paris or something like that, someone who's French or American or somebody from overseas, just generally, and they ask you, okay, well I can't come to Australia, but what is the movie I could watch that like is close to what it would feel like to be like in like the general like Australian outback or the tropics or anywhere like that?
The thing is, it's just that people don't know. When people hear of Australia, they think of this dry area, this dry, barren area.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that, like, no, Australia has jungles. It has snow. Like,
up in the high
it has
mountains,
everything you can think of, pretty much, except lava and lava terrain, volcanic, terrain.
As in Hawaii.
You can go out, you can go out east a little bit, but but no, it definitely North Queensland area. It really captures that whole thing. I've been there. It's that's it. We did. Yeah. The narrative is really good too. I really connected with the narrative. And the whole love triangle thing that was going on in it is really interesting. Just whenever you see it come out, just go
support it.
Go see it.
Yeah. No, this year was pretty much when relating down to one of the other topics. I wouldn't say what it is, but it kind of feeds into it. I feel like the Australian film industry is actually starting to pick up their act.
Yes, absolutely.
I've like, especially, particularly with Queensland, because recently we had the $1 billion hit Aquaman, filmed here. Dora the Explorer has recently filmed here. As much as you can, laugh on about that.
Yeah.
Is there Dora the movie?
Yeah, Dora the Explorer the movie.
Is it live action?
Yes.
Yeah.
Except the fox, I believe, is going to be CGI, but it's going to be voiced by Benicio del Toro.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to watch that.
Yeah. And Michael Pena is going to be like her dad, and Eva Longoria is going to be her mom.
I want to see Michael Cera's boots. Michael Cera's boots would be amazing.
Oh, another whitewash role. But no, the actress is really good. The who's playing Dora, her name's Isabella Mona. She was in Sicario 2. She
didn't see the second Sicario.
She one that's out right now is Instant Family. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
With Mike and Matt. It's Mark Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
God, why was I on breath out all the time? God.
What? No.
What? No.
What?
No, ma'am, we're not.
What? No.
You're not too bad, actually.
Yeah,
God, no.
I'm self-taught from Mark Wahlberg.
Like,
see, how do you
Mark Wahlberg?
See, how do you
like, man. Like, Zoinks, man.
Yeah.
Zoinks, man.
Yeah, it's your pal Scoob.
Scoob.
Like, I gotta get
some
up.
Scooby snacks?
Yeah, some Scoob snacks,
Like, go on, man.
Raggy, please.
Raggy.
Raggy Reese. Raggy Reese. Raggy. I need my Ruby Rags. Raggy, not the ringer, Raggy. Raggy, Rogers. Raggy.
Could we just do an entire podcast episode of us just doing impressions the entire time?
Raggy, I'm really rocking red.
Like, man, do you want to go on to the next topic?
We didn't actually talk about my actual least liked movie of the year. Yeah, it was actually part of the festival.
Oh.
It was, and funnily enough, you were there.
What is it? Do you know what it is already?
It was actually.
Do you know what it is already?
It was one that I was walking into, and it's actually by a director I like. He's fantastic. It's Jean-Luc Godard. He's French.
I've heard of him. I know
Yeah,
who
Jean-Luc
he is.
Godard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a movie called The Image Book. This movie is... It felt like Godard had like he had to prepare a movie the night before it had to play at Cannes. At the Cannes Film Festival. Literally.
He's like a teenager typing up his assessment the night before.
No, pretty much.
Pass on this.
No, pretty much that's what he did. He pretty much just did a recording. He just did a voiceover work, and then he just downloaded some YouTube clips, put this shitty filter over it for the entire time, and pasted it all into Windows Movie Maker.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's
so stark.
It's seriously, and I hear that he's saying, oh, he spent 2 years filming it without actors. Well, I can't tell what he shot. Without actors are shot. I can't tell which ones he did shoot with, that aren't, his own work. It's 2 hours. It's an hour. It's 80 minutes.
What?
It's 80. It's 80.
It's not even feature length.
It's not even no. Well, that technically counts as feature length, but
does.
yeah.
How long is feature length?
Yeah,
45 minutes.
35.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So yeah, it was
Bloody
80 minutes, and I literally was like, that I'm not sure if you've seen Breaking Bad, but there's that bit where Aaron Paul is just sitting in the car because they were driving into the desert for 5 hours, and he's just so bored he's just messing around with his face and just that felt like me. That was me in the cinema.
Oh, as you're sitting there,
as I'm sitting there, I'm just sort of like, oh my god, it just.
But you find some appeal in it, right?
No.
So it's
I fell asleep.
So it's your most disappointing movie.
No.
It's your least favorite.
I had no idea. I had no expectations going into it.
Okay.
And they even disappointed you with no expectations.
I was I just went in. Okay, it's a movie. I have no idea what it is, and I went in. It's, as I said in my review, it is the most nonsensical. It's like derivative of itself, and just uneven, unconnected in every holy way possible.
Shit.
Well, at one point I thought at like 30 minutes in I thought to myself, okay, let's try and find a through line. Let's just try what is one thing that is connecting this thematically. And you can look it up. There is actually something that is connecting this thematically. But you have no I only found that out after the movie when I looked it up.
Jesus.
Okay, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just it was just such a depressing movie from a director I actually like. And he's existed for decades, and maybe it's it's too artsy. Well, I like artsy movies. I like experimental. I even like that. What was that one that the one that they showed at uni? The one about the two girls.
I just had the name.
Yeah.
Daisy.
Daisy.
Daisy's awesome.
I like Daisies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I two women who just completely two irreverent women just doing whatever for an hour and a half with some political context, with some political underpinning. I liked it. But
it's fun.
It's fun. It's fun. This is not fun. This is
boring.
It's boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my rant over.
Okay. Do you want to go on to the next topic then?
What's the next topic?
So 2018 is over. So what's your most anticipated film of 2019?
I think you already know my answer, man. You already know.
Yeah.
It's already.
You already know mine. You already
it's
know
already
mine.
lined up. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, we were all thinking the same thing.
Most anticipated movie.
I think I know what you're talking about. That comes at number 3.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, for me it's my 3rd.
Really?
You should go through them.
Okay. Well, number 10. Can you actually hear me?
Oh, top 10 list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Watch Mojo.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Top. This is my top 10. And
introduce it like Watch Mojo.
We're gonna beat Watch Mojo at their own game.
What do you Watch Mojo?
Number 10.
Yeah. Number 10. Yeah. Number 10. Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Yes.
Oh, I'm keen for that too.
Yeah.
Yes.
That movie.
Yes.
The trailer for I'm kind of trepidatious because if you look at the trailers for all the other for Kong Skull Island, the first Godzilla, they had amazing trailers.
Yeah,
They had some
yeah.
amazing trailers, and so I hope this one doesn't follow in that. I hope it's as good as what the trailers are making it out.
I hope
It
at
was-
the very least that the monster fights are good.
Yeah.
If the monster fights are good, the rest of the movie doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's
like
like
you just
the
throw
whole
in
point
any,
of those movies.
any
Yeah.
fucking story. Like
it's like a
you have your characters in a city that have to get out, and Godzilla's fighting like a bunch of monsters.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it cuts to Godzilla fighting monsters.
the
and then it
formula.
cuts to certain
Yeah.
characters that need to get out or
and
whatever.
and
Just
hopefully
something simple.
it's not gonna be like Jaws. It's not gonna be
No.
like Jaws where you have to wait like an hour until you actually see Godzilla.
Oh no! I hope the first scene is Godzilla fighting a
Actually,
monster.
it's
The
funny
first
because
scene.
there's 3 new monsters. He's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have
like-
to fight 3.
And it's not the one that they made up for the other one. It's the 3 classical
Yeah.
King Ghidorah, Mothra,
Yeah,
and
and
Rodan.
Rodan.
Rodan, yeah. No.
Do you reckon they'll do like a monster to each act sort of thing? It's like the first,
Maybe.
or even
Possibly.
That would be cool.
And
So, like-
also, I know the theme from the 1954 version of the Gorija.
Is it coming back?
Yeah. Dun,
Oh.
dun, 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 that one.
It's like
Oh.
dun,
No, no, no,
dun,
no.
dun, dun,
No, no,
dun,
not that
dun,
one.
dun. No, it's not
no,
that.
no, it's not that one. It's dun 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 dun.
No, that because that's the start of that one.
Yeah, that's the start of the first one. Yeah, that they're using that in this new one. That's what I was missing out on from that other movie, and I like that other movie. I love the scale of it, but no, just give me that nostalgia. Give
Yeah.
me it.
They're gonna hit
Just
us
more
good.
of that one scene from the first one at the end where Godzilla fights
Where
the
it
two
kisses
monsters.
of death, like
Yeah,
atomic breaths him.
If
to
you could get a movie
death.
that's sort of like that scene stretched and elongated into different set pieces over 2 hours,
Yes.
that'd be a good Godzilla
Yes.
movie. I would watch that.
Yes. Number 9, probably won't even know what this is about. It's a movie called A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Have you ever heard of Fred Rogers?
No.
No, he was a children's not entertainer, but he would back in the 1960s and 70s, I believe, he used the television to talk to children, and like actually it's like a
Oh.
kid show. And
Shit.
this is real. This was a real person, and a documentary came out this year, which was in my top 5, called "Won't You Be My Neighbor?" And that movie is beautiful. It's like you forget that there was like social civility, that there was this time when this call for a person who was wanting such goodness from everybody and saw goodness from everybody.
Mm.
And so there was a documentary about it. It was in my top 5 last year. I love that documentary so much, and I think it's the most important movie of last year.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's the most important because it reminds us of how good we can be as human beings. There's a movie coming out next year that is about Fred Rogers, and it has Tom Hanks.
So 2020.
No, sorry, this year. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, next year. I still think it's 2018.
It's
So
that little phrase we
yeah,
have to be precise about this year. and
pretty
next
precise. Yeah.
Year. Yeah.
So no, I can't wait to see what they do with that.
No, that sounds really interesting. I'd
Yeah.
give that a look. Yeah. Yeah.
Number 8.
It's still going.
Still going. Yeah. Us. Did you see the trailer for this?
Us.
Us.
What's that
It's
about?
Jordan Peele's new movie.
Yes,
Did
that
you see
looks
the
that looks
trailer?
amazing. That
Yes.
looks very interesting.
Yes.
I wanna
Oh
watch
my
that.
god. I wasn't sure about it because I rewatched Get Out the other day. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I still really liked Jordan Peele's talents.
I think he comes up with really interesting ideas for movies.
Yeah, he comes not just concepts, but like the symbolism
Yeah.
in his
Yeah.
movies. Yeah. But no, the trailer for this one is bonkers. Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is bonkers.
I can already see like potential themes lining up.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that looks very interesting. I can't
Yeah.
wait to see.
And everybody's speculating about it.
That's why I think it's so.
Yeah, I hope I haven't
Good.
actually read like any speculations that are correct. I really hope there's.
I try not to.
I think it's fun to speculate, but you shouldn't set it up as like if it's not this thing, then the movie sucks, or if it ends up being this thing, just don't expect the speculation to be what the outcome of the movie is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just sort of like judge it on its own merits. That's my opinion.
Which is actually why I kind of found the new Ant-Man disappointing. It's because I went to go see the new
Who
one.
was
It's like the movie after Infinity War, and I'm watching this Ant-Man movie, and then I'm watching through it. I'm like, hey, this is actually pretty good. And then it gets to the end of the movie, and I'm like, oh, is that it?
Yeah,
That's the movie. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I suppose.
I thought it was enjoyable.
Whatever.
Number 7, It Chapter 2.
Oh, is that out this year?
Yeah, it's out this year. Do you know who the
okay.
cast is?
It'd be the adults, isn't
Yes,
it?
it's the adults. But do you actually know who's been cast as them?
No.
James McAvoy.
Ooh.
Yeah, as Stuttering Bill.
Hey, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, Jessica Chastain
As the
as Beverly.
token woman, token girl.
Yes, token girl. Bill
Who's token black?
Token black. You're gonna laugh at this. It's I forgot his name. It's like Mustafa something, but he's the Old Spice guy.
Terry Crews.
Oh,
No, not Terry Crews. Mustafa something.
I think I know who it
Yeah,
is.
he's just sort of like.
Oh,
look
When you
at
said
your-
Old
look-
Spice, I'm like, Terry Crews?
Yeah. No. Look at your man. Then look back at me.
That,
yeah, that
oh,
guy.
the classic guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's gonna be Mike Hanlon. He's gonna be So
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
He's like a big black dude.
Yeah.
He's like he is like Terry Crews. Pretty much imagine Terry Crews with a different face.
Terry Crews would have been a terrible miscast. I love Terry Crews, but
he's too,
no,
he's
you
too
didn't.
charismatic for an hit
No,
movie.
He's too much of a meme.
He's
too charismatic.
I like how you judge someone's talents by how mean they are.
Yeah, but people are going to look at him and they're going to make a meme out of him.
Ugh. But Bill Hader. You know Bill Hader?
Oh, really?
He's gonna be who's the kid from Stranger Things?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I forgot the name of the kid in it. I feel terrible.
Just the asshole guy, Richie.
Yeah, Richie. Yeah, Richie. Yeah, he's gonna be the other one of it. I forgot the other guys. They're a bit more on the lesser known. So I like how it's like a mixture of like up and comers and like established actors.
Yeah, it sounds like the main four, because like the main four in the last one were pretty much Bill, girl,
Boy, girl.
man with glasses, and
the stereotypes of
it's like the four main. And would be surprised if the fat kid gets played by someone famous as well.
No, he's not.
Really?
He's not. However, but have you read the book?
No.
Have you seen the miniseries?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know that he grows up and he loses lots of weight and he's now like attractive guy. The dude is like he is that. I would have liked to have seen.
okay.
I would have liked to have seen Chris Pratt.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Yeah, and
and
I'm fine that it wasn't, but no, I think Chris Pratt like he feeds into the narrative of that some chubby guy, who finally lost some weight and now he's big.
You could have some meta narrative to it.
Yeah, some meta narrative. I would have.
Yeah,
loved
I had to go with it. I had to go with that beard shit for like 9 months, and then he pulls up the Instagram photo.
Yeah.
From right before Guardians.
Yeah, so I would have loved that, but no, I'm fine with that. But no, I'm really excited to see what they do with that. Number 6, The Lion King.
I'm not anticipating that at all. I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care.
You don't care. It's controversial. I say it's animation because it's literally being made by computers. There is no camera that is going out and shooting unless there is some scene that.
I'm pretty
depicts
sure
that.
John Favreau's shooting on set. Like he actually went to Africa for it.
He probably did, but mostly
But yeah, I think that's all just like landscape and.
Probably landscape.
Shots,
Yeah,
Getting an idea for the.
Pretty much landscape shots probably, but most of it is made on a computer, so it would qualify for animation at the Oscars. But no, I know a lot of people saying like it's gonna be a shot for shot remake. Well, Jungle Book wasn't a shot for shot remake.
No, but I think it's like it didn't really make any improvements to the story.
I actually didn't see the original Jungle Book when I saw the live action one, so I had no like basis of comparison.
I mean, it's essentially like the same story. Like even the Jungle Book movie, it's like it actually changes back and forth from like the actual book, Jungle Book, to the movie.
Oh, okay.
So it's like they're actually like almost doing frame for frame or whatever of the book.
In the book.
So it's pretty much just a remake of the original story, and it's like I mean. That's cool. It's like an update to the original story.
Do you mean the original story?
The Rudyard Kipling.
The original like Disney.
No,
the book written by
the one where he skins the tiger.
Well, I think
gets
so.
him trampled by buffalo.
Because the book's a lot more darker. The book's a lot more darker though, isn't it? I believe.
All of Disney's
like the original story. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to my girlfriend who's an absolute Disney nut, so she would know all this information. If she's listening. God, I hope she's not.
No, it's just real stories. Disney just makes it like sugar coated. It's a bit lame.
Yeah,
it's for soft.
Disney. So Disney thought that when they're bringing out the Lion King, that they were making something original,
They're not.
They
not.
weren't. They were basing it off some Japanese.
Oh yeah, Kimba.
Yeah, Kimba. That's the one.
Oh,
But they advertised it as the first original Disney film, but it wasn't.
But no, it's loosely based on Hamlet.
Hamlet.
It's basically Hamlet. It's loosely based on Hamlet. So
Thor 3 is pretty much the Lion King story.
Thor
3. Someone else. It's pretty much.
Oh,
he's not at his home. He has to somehow get there while a bad man is running the place.
It sounds like Disney likes to repeat itself with just remaking the Lion King story.
I think they just understand how to tell a good story.
Yeah,
I mean, as far as an archetypal story that's just well-rounded and. I mean,
you can put it in
there's a reason. There's a reason a lot of people say Lion King's the best one, or why they're so nostalgic for it.
Yeah. Well, looking at my ranked list of Disney, I try not to do it by nostalgia. Well, some of it is nostalgia. Like I have Treasure Planet pretty high up because
I love Treasure Planet.
Yeah, Treasure Planet. I have it pretty high up because I grew up with that one, or the Aristocats, even though that one's not really remembered by that many.
Yeah, I didn't really see that one.
Yeah, but no, my girlfriend's been catching me up on a lot of Disney stuff, so I've been able to actually have an opinion of them.
Yeah.
I still need to see Dumbo. Number 5, Joker.
Oh, that looks interesting. Joaquin Phoenix.
My favorite actor of all time.
Really, is Joaquin Phoenix.
Wow.
Whoa.
Playing the Joker.
I reckon he'll do a better job than Jared Leto.
Jared, the problem with Jared Leto is, for one thing, there was David Ayer, who he kind of goes for that hip hoppy sort of characterization, which I'm fine with the Joker. I kind of see what they were trying to do with that Joker. I understood what there's somewhat appealing. He's literally like, if you think about it, he's actually the first time that like the Joker has fully embodied.
Are we clap synced for this?
Probably not.
Clap sync.
Everyone,
3, 2, 1.
With Jared Leto's Joker, he literally embodied the Clown Prince of Gotham. Yeah, I would say that he probably did with his Joker. Joaquin Phoenix, however, it's 1980s. It's gonna be, it's Scorsese, that type of movie. You know, I wouldn't be, like Mean Streets or Taxi Driver, that kind of style to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like at one point he was gonna executive produce, but I don't think he is anymore. So, yeah, and the cast in it, Robert De Niro is gonna, be in it.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's gonna be in it. Zazie Beetz, she was in Deadpool 2. Yeah, it's directed by the same guy who did the Hangover films.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he also did War Dogs. Did you ever see that?
No.
Yeah, it's a little underrated good movie. It's a pretty good movie with Jonah Hill and Miles Teller.
Okay. I'm keen for that one. Joker.
Yeah.
Oh, we skipped over one.
Oh, really?
Glass.
Yeah. I'm keen for that one. Samuel Jackson and
have you seen the other ones?
I saw Split. I still haven't seen Unbreakable.
Yeah, I recently showed both of them to my girlfriend, rewatched them, and no, that Unbreakable's fantastic. Watch it, seriously.
It's got a Sam Jackson and Bruce Willis, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. We're just gonna stop for a second.
Okay.
So Glass.
Yeah. So we were just talking about Glass. Unbreakable's fantastic. Watch it if you
Because what is Unbreakable about?
It's about Bruce Willis's character who he survives this train crash, and he's the only person to survive it. And this calls into Elijah Price, played by Samuel L. Jackson, who starts to believe that he possesses superhuman strength because, well, he possesses some power, some godly powers. So and so it's sort of like the delve into like this grounded like superhero. It was released in the year 2000.
Okay.
It is like, it's so ahead of its time. It's like, it's pre-MCU.
Shit, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, no, watch it. Seriously, watch it, man.
Okay, will do.
So, but Glass, no, I'm looking forward to that.
Do we know what Glass is about yet?
Yeah, no, it's about.
Because is it a sequel to Unbreakable?
Yes, it is. It is a sequel to Unbreakable because if you saw Split, it showed that it was in the same universe as Unbreakable.
Okay, yeah. So
for all the people,
it's just changing the focus of superheroes and people to James McAvoy's character.
no, it's more sort of like the two. No, it's more sort of Unbreakable and Split sort of like coming together.
Oh, rightio.
So it's not so much like they're going away from the superhero stuff or the stuff that was established in Split. It's combining those, which is what I really liked about Split, because you went like I actually didn't like the movie itself, and then have you seen the movie
Split?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the end, they reveal it's Unbreakable. It's in the same universe as Unbreakable as post-credit scene.
Yeah.
I actually didn't like the movie up until that point, and then the post-credit scene started playing. And then it completely changed my opinion of the movie overall, because I went back and looked at it, and then I said to myself, oh, this is a super villain origin story.
Oh, that's a very interesting way of looking at it.
Yeah,
actually.
because if people went into it expecting it to be a horror movie, it's not. It's not a horror movie. It's a thriller. It's a thriller. It's about a super villain origin. And now you get the origin story of the hero in Unbreakable. Now with Split, you saw the origin story of the villain, super villain.
Now the third one's the two of them interacting.
It's the two of them finally coming together and seeing what happens. So that's why I'm really excited for this class. I'm very curious to see how it all goes down and how it all unfolds.
It is interesting. The one's called Unbreakable and one's called Split, and now
that
it's
is
called Glass. It's like, is the glass unbreakable or is it going to split?
Yeah,
which way is it going to go?
Well, Glass is named after the Samuel L. Jackson character, Mr. Glass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
watch the other movies, guys. The other watch Unbreakable. It's great.
Would Samuel L. Jackson be the main character in Glass? And he's like the mediator between these two characters?
I think so. James McAvoy is billed as first on the poster.
Okay. So is Bruce Willis in Glass?
Yes.
Okay, so it's
all three of them.
Ooh.
All three of them. If you haven't seen the poster, it's all three of them.
That sounds interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm keen for this movie now.
Yeah. So that was Glass. Number 3. It's the one that you two are most excited about.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I wonder what it is.
It is. It is Avengers Endgame. That was the most pretentious sounding announcer voice
I think
ever.
we should say no more.
The title they said it wasn't going to be.
Avengers Endgame. That's it. Goodbye.
Yeah,
you
podcast
don't
over.
even need to see the movie.
You don't need to hear about the other two?
Next one. No, let's talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh shit! So what? We're speculating, or
no, we
or
don't.
we're talking about what we know.
We can just talk about why we're excited for it, or what we want to see. Not so much so much speculation. I'm sorry, I'm hijacking your podcast. Not so much what we're speculating, what we're looking forward to.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to how they're going to ramp it up.
Yeah.
It's like literally introducing a character that the point of his character is just being better than everybody. He could just floor everybody. And then he's given the MacGuffin that lets him do whatever the fuck he wants with a snap of his fingers. Like, he's pretty much within a thought. He's already do whatever he wants. So it's like, how do you get a villain like that? How do you make the next villain even more of a threat than that?
The question is, who is the antagonist?
Yeah, but I don't think
it's Thanos.
I don't think it's gonna be Thanos.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I think
I think Thanos will be the main villain, but they'll introduce an even bigger villain. So it's like
no,
there is something still out there that's bigger than Thanos. So it's like
I don't think so. I'm thinking
it's like a Hydra thing where it's like Thanos is like the 7 heads of a Hydra. It's like Thanos is the head that they're taking care of, but it's like they slice him off. And all of a sudden, it's like you got Galactus fucking back there. It's like
theory.
Oh, okay,
it's Dick Cheney.
The Infinity Gauntlets get down, but now we got a guy that'll literally eat our planet. It's
Thanos.
Like,
I reckon Thanos actually turns.
He turns.
You think you think he'll realize the error of his ways?
Yeah, I think he'll realize.
I've thought about that.
Yeah,
I've thought about that
because that's what he does in the comic originally.
Thanos is he's more of a he goes from like absolute villain to more of a chaotic neutral character.
Yeah.
Almost. Whereas like he'll still do things on his own whim, and it just so happens to line up with what the Avengers want to do. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, sort of his own agenda.
yeah, it's like it's like the Avengers saving the universe meets my agenda, so I guess I'll just help them out.
So like we're on equal ground, and
Yeah.
so your goal equals my goal, even though we don't really agree on a lot of ideologies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Thanos is going to be in it, but I think he will try to prevent the Avengers plan from unfoiling, but I think in the end it'll fail. I don't know how. That's why they got screenwriters and not me. But I think that the villain is just going to be a thematic concept. I just think like time.
That's interesting.
Not just like a physical threat. I think it's going to be sort of like it's the Avengers having to battle through
itself.
time.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how that's
Also
going
a
to.
bit of a Logan thing. Like, I think it'd be interesting
version.
if throughout the course of the movie, Tony Stark, it's like he's realizing his age throughout the movie. So by the end of the movie, he's like, "Oh, I've been doing this for a while. Maybe I should actually stop."
Yeah.
So that's them setting
ties in.
That's
Yeah.
the end of that's the bookend to that bit. It's like Tony Stark's not Iron Man anymore. It's all these other guys, and they have to somehow carry the team.
I think Iron Man's going to die in the main. If they're setting up timelines, I think he's going to die in the main timeline. He's going to exist in a different one. I think he's going to,
okay.
because if they're going to be going through sort of like time travel and changing the past and stuff like that, that's pure. We are heading into
If
speculation
anything, I think
territory.
that'll happen with Captain America.
I would put more money on Captain America dying, but I do think we will see both characters sort of not tiptoe around, but just sort of like play around, like nearly on, like pretty much just knocking at death's doorstep.
Yeah.
I like it wouldn't be involved, with something that could like in Infinity War, we thought for a split second that Iron Man nearly bit the dust.
Yeah, the whole time I thought Cap was gonna die. Like I thought at the end, like when he grabbed the gauntlet or whatever, and Thanos went to punch him, I'm like, no, Thanos is just gonna whale the fuck into Cap right now and just kill him.
Yeah.
He's like, you want to get in my fucking way when I'm like 5 steps from fixing the universe? Like, nah.
I love that.
I have a feeling there's going to be some connection between Iron Man and Cap, because I think Cap is gonna die, and Iron Man's Iron Man's whole journey so far has been about trying to protect everyone.
Well, he was the first MCU movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can imagine that.
But he's been built up to be so anxious about
it's like he's
protecting everyone.
Over the course of the movies, he's had the most growth as a character.
Yeah.
He's had the most, because if you look at him in the first Iron Man to Infinity War, it's like he's a different person.
Yeah, he's a different person.
He's fucking broken. By the looks of it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Endgame ends with, you'd think Iron Man dies, he's like, I'm going to sacrifice myself to save the universe. And then Cap, being a righteous sort of guy, he pulls in, he's like, no, Tony, it's me. And then he like wields the Infinity Gauntlet and he snaps it and like the universe is fixed. But then like him and the Infinity Gauntlet disappear and then all the Infinity Stones shatter or some shit.
You should be a screenwriter.
And then Iron Man's like, what? It was meant to be me. Take me instead. And then he just falls to his knees screaming.
Only people come back from
if that doesn't happen,
America.
Oh yeah, no, flop.
He only heals America. Everyone else is dead.
Does he heal Trump in the process and actually give him more hugs as a child? Wouldn't that be great to go back?
Well.
Yeah, kill Hitler while he's at it. Star Wars.
The new Star Wars, really?
That's right. Yeah,
episode 9. We don't know the title yet.
I have no plan. I don't.
Star Wars, my jam.
I want to know how they end this.
They don't have.
They're not going to end it. They're going to keep on going on with more Star Wars movies. But I
thought this is the end of the.
I believe it's going to be the end of the whole Skywalker franchise.
Yeah.
I believe this is where it's going to end up.
Well, they've pretty much put to bed to all the Skywalkers in the last movie.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, Luke Skywalker died.
He's going to be back as a ghost. Did you not know? They're actually going to be using unused footage from Force Awakens, to bring back Carrie Fisher.
Really?
So yeah.
So Luke and Leia are still going to be in it technically.
Luke is going to. I can surmise that he's going to be a Force ghost.
So he's pretty much going to be like an Obi-Wan for Rey.
Yeah, pretty
much. Finish her
much.
training.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I don't know how they're going to be using the footage of Carrie Fisher, but I do know that it is going to be used. She is going to be back.
Okay.
They could also do the CGI stuff they did.
No, they have said that they are not going to CGI recreate Carrie Fisher.
That's good.
Yeah, they're not going to bring people back from the dead.
I was half expecting them just to go just say something like our main characters are on a different planet,
Possibly.
but then Carrie Fisher's like, oh, she's off doing her own thing.
Yeah.
Like there might be a scene from like a Force Awakens footage
Yeah.
that explains why Leia's gonna be fucking over there.
She could appear as a hologram.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Also, well, another thing, Billy D. Williams, Lando, he's gonna be back.
Really? He's in.
Yeah, he's in
Oh.
episode 9.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, but it depends because he's not very mobile, Billy D. Williams. He's not really.
I reckon it'll be more of like a cameo thing.
I think he
'Cause,
could.
like Carrie Fisher didn't do any action in the new movies.
Yeah, well, she didn't do any action, but she still had a presence.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It'll still work because he
Yeah.
doesn't need to be in the action stuff. That's
Oh,
why they
look
got
at-
new people,
well, look at
young kids.
Well, as Harrison Ford.
He's coming back, guys. Harrison Ford.
Yeah, no, yeah. Harrison Ford will be back, exclusive. But is Harrison Ford older or younger than Billy D. Williams? That's what I want to know because, like,
Good question.
yeah, because like,
Leave your answer in the comments below.
Yeah.
if there are any options for that.
Who do you think has the saggest balls? Billy D. Williams or Han Solo?
I've tried not to venture into
Not Han
this.
Solo. Not Harrison Ford. Han Solo.
Or me.
Or Connor.
So yeah, you're yes. I'm just trying to steer this away. I don't want to talk about his balls.
Yeah. What's number one?
Well, number one.
What's
I,
the
I,
num-
was,
what-
I was going to ask you more about Star Wars,
Roma
but
2.
okay.
Oh, okay. what
Roma
else?
2.
No. What? All right, Star
Roma
Wars.
2.
All right, Star Wars.
Go picture.
What are we saying about Star Wars?
No, I was going to say, you didn't like Solo? Did you see it?
See what?
Solo, a Star Wars story.
Solo. I didn't get around to seeing it.
Surprisingly, I never got around to seeing it either.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm a Star
okay.
Wars guy. If I had to choose between Avengers and Star Wars just to see, I choose Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah, but
It's funny because 20 years time, the MCU is going to be this big fucking thing
yeah,
The MCU is
that
the
everyone's
new
going to
Star
look back
Wars.
at. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be just as big.
Like
Yeah.
when they said Guardians, the first Guardians, it's like, oh, it's the new Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, it's the new
Yeah.
Star Wars, man. It's like, no, it wasn't.
yeah, and
But
then
it's
Star
like-
Wars came back.
But it's like,
But it's
no, I
James
mean,
Gunn.
that's because Guardians is a part of the new, like, Star Wars, quote unquote, like, Chronicles sort of thing. It's like
Yeah.
the entire MCU
yeah,
is like a second Star Wars.
It's revolutionary what they're doing.
yeah,
It's-
yeah.
It's funny how the industry is trying to follow suit with it. But anyway, what's number one?
We're opening a can of worms there.
Yeah.
Number one, you Tarantino fan?
I'm a big Tarantino fan.
Here we go.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Holy fuck shit. I was waiting for this movie on your list here.
Yes, no,
I
it's
didn't
number.
expect it to be number one.
It's number one.
It's number one.
It's number one.
I actually didn't know it was coming this year.
Holy fuck knuckles! This
I'm
cast. This cast.
Oh yeah, what doesn't it have like Leonardo DiCaprio?
Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie,
Holy shit.
Margot Robbie.
It's already expensive as
yeah.
fuck.
Al Pacino.
Yep.
Oh,
Al Pacino.
Robert De Niro. Doesn't he have Robert De Niro?
No,
as well?
no. But that's another
No?
movie. That's another Scorsese movie. The
Yeah.
Irishman.
Yeah,
Yeah, The Irishman. Who else is there? Bruce Dern, who was filling in for Burt Reynolds.
Oh shit.
Who else? James
Samuel-
Marsden.
Is Samuel L. Jackson in it?
I don't think he is.
Because he's in a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies.
Yeah, he
He's in,
is.
Like 5
I don't-
Tarantino movies.
I don't think he's going to be in the. I'll not be surprised if he's like a narrator or you hear his voice somewhere, but I don't think he's going to show up. I'm gonna have to look up this cast list, but I can't because there's no because I don't have Wi-Fi. But no,
My
this
phone's over there. I was about to
this
Google
is
it.
Well,
but,
we just know it's good.
we just
We
know,
gotta move on to the next topic
July.
anyway.
Do we?
No, do we? Can we talk about?
We got a lot of stuff. We're only through 4 of them.
We're gonna do 2 hours here.
We'll just have Michael over again. episode 2 next week.
Part 2, 2019 preview.
I think I'm still gonna
Movies,
name
part
them after the previous episodes.
What?
I think I'm still gonna name them after the previous episodes. Like it's still knee slaps and wheezes.
No, it's not. Remember, it's gonna be the Skin Force.
Forced skin.
Forced.
The-
skin.
use the foreskin, children. No,
Luke,
Jesus.
use the force.
I was gonna give us all avatars actually.
That sounds alright.
yeah.
I want like 12 people to do like a cartoonist interpretation of me. just to see what like just to see what people think I look like as a cartoon.
Go to the South Bank markets and just
God,
just get some fugly looking picture drawn out of you and just like.
I like those. I like how like YouTubers and stuff will like when they get an animator, they'll draw the YouTuber, but they'll do it where the cartoon version looks attractive.
Oh yeah.
So like you look at the animator, it's like, hey, he looks alright, and you look at the actual person, and you're like, it's not the same, man.
Yeah,
nah,
or you get or like Disney characters or anime characters that are just like fetishized, like
like
oh my God. That has gone to a place I don't want to.
Disney fetishizing the male form in Wreck-It Ralph. I'm sick of it. Like, it's sexist and racist.
We are opening lots of cans.
Damn, I like Pocahontas.
I've never seen
Wreck-It Ralph and Pocahontas.
Oh no! My God, I'm never looking at the title Wreck-It Ralph the same way again.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Right, Wreck-It Ralph? What?
Wreck-It Ralph.
No,
that little girl.
Wreck-It Ralph.
I liked Ralph Breaks the Internet.
I didn't see it.
My
I wanted
sister
to.
saw it.
Have we gone over every single movie that you've seen this year?
No.
No, there's still.
We haven't talked about Venom yet.
Oh no, we haven't.
Venoim, Etoim, Poopoim.
It's Venom and Moom.
Let's just Vamoose. It's just Spanish people telling them to fuck off. Vamoose. Yes, not vermouth.
Yeah.
I say Vamoose to that topic.
Yeah.
Bye, Venom.
All right, next topic.
Tom Hardy's good, isn't it?
It's Jeremy's Venom cast.
It's
corner.
Venom week, everyone.
Welcome to Venom week.
Poopoim.
Venom and Moom.
Then I can fuck off then.
Hey?
If you're just gonna be talking about Venom for the next 3 hours.
It's half hour.
Half hour.
What do we think of? I didn't see it.
Venom.
I don't think
I
you
saw
saw it.
I saw
Venom.
it.
I
Yeah,
saw
I know
Venom.
you saw
Did you
it.
see Venom?
I saw Venom.
No. I'm talking about Into the Spideyverse. I want to get
Oh,
away from Venom.
okay. Here we go.
You want to get away from Venom? Why?
No, because I have a controversial.
Because Venom fucked me in the ass last night.
Why? What?
Did you?
No, he fucked the bear in the ass the other night.
I have.
Oh,
Nothing.
that's right. Yeah.
Do you see the Revenant?
The
Revenant with Venom.
Well, no, Venom's in the Revenant. It's Tom Hardy.
We're quickly going up the tiers. This is almost a tier 4 meme here. Like,
Actually, it'd be funny if
we're
Venom.
getting to a point where the only person who's going to understand everything said is nobody.
Yeah.
What's his name? Fucking. Who's the main character again?
In what?
In what?
Revenant.
Oh, Hugh Glass.
Yeah.
Glass.
Yeah. What's his?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Leonardo
Leo.
DiCaprio is just chasing Venom across.
I would
Tom
watch
Hardy
that.
is in the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
chasing Eddie
He's
Brock.
chasing.
Yes. He
Imagine if
survived.
it was the other way
He
around.
survived a bear attack. He can survive Venom.
Venom is just a bear. A slimy bear.
I want to see that. I want to see a symbiotic bear.
Oh.
I actually want to see
Venom 2?
I like how they're
gonna
doing
be
the
carnage.
Venomverse. It's not the Spideyverse, it's Venomverse. This Sony thing, it's a Venomverse. It's like the Venom movies.
Into the Venomverse.
I want when they cross over Venom with the MCU, I want to see each different character with the symbiote in them. Like I want to see Wolverine with the symbiote. I think that'd look fucking awesome.
Didn't
Good
they cast
picture.
Hugh Jackman for Endgame?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
If you Google Hugh Jackman
Nope.
movies,
No.
Oh, that's right.
If you
That
Google
meme.
Hugh
No.
Jackman movies,
It's that
no.
meme video.
Well, according to that, but no, he's not.
No,
gonna,
he
he is
no.
not going to be in.
I saw this funny as fuck YouTube
I
video.
think it'll be funny if he's in it as a cameo.
He is no way he's going to be in it. I would cut off my left nut if he ends up being in Endgame.
Why?
I will eat my hat. No, I won't.
Why? Don't you guys want him in it?
I want.
No,
him
I'm
in
not
Endgame.
saying that he's not going to be. I'm not saying that I don't want him to be in it. I love his
I'd
Wolverine.
cut off my left nut if he's in it. He's gonna ruin it.
I don't
No,
think
no,
anyone
no.
will be able to top Hugh Jackman with the amount of years you could consecutive play.
They're going to
character.
replace
Yeah, that's true.
Wolverine. They're going to replace Wolverine.
Yeah.
Even Hugh Jackman has said it himself.
I think when they reboot the X-Men like franchise into the MCU,
Yeah.
like you know how originally in the X-Men comics there was no Wolverine, it was like Cyclops, Jean Grey, Beast, and Iceman or something like that. I think they're just gonna go like 5 or 6 people and then Professor X, and then they'll throw like Magneto and a couple like shitty villains in. It's like, oh yeah, here's mutants.
Yeah.
Or-
But
Can't wait for Deadpool to hit the MCU.
it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
It's not going.
I know.
Oh,
Well, not anytime
that'd be
soon.
interesting.
Not
It's
anytime soon.
funny how because they do a lot of Infinity War references in that movie.
Yeah,
Deadpool 2.
yeah. Well, it's easy,
Really?
but it's easy.
Oh yeah.
Calls him
It's-
Thanos.
Look,
Straight up.
Yeah.
it's
Do you prefer Thanos or Cable?
Oh, it's
Josh Brolin's
Thanos. It's
performance?
Thanos.
Yeah,
It's
of
Thanos. But
Thanos,
it's
yeah.
easy. It's easy to throw those jokes in there because it's not like they need to bring in Ryan Reynolds to deliver the lines without the mask, because you can literally just get him in. You can record it and then put it over it. What he's saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they just get Ryan Reynolds in as a voice guy.
Ryan
If they have
Reynolds-
just someone else in the suit.
Doesn't he actually help them, like,
No,
with
he-
the
no.
story and stuff?
No, yes.
Reynolds
So, no,
is a
he's a
writer.
producer. He's a producer. Yeah, he's a producer. On the movies.
Oh,
So,
shit.
so
It was pretty much his baby.
I believe
Yeah.
I believe he actually wrote that whole Once Upon a Deadpool thing. He actually wrote all that new stuff himself.
That's
Like
cool.
like the scenes with Fred Savage of him being tied to the bed and all that. He
That's
wrote
cool.
yeah, he wrote all
shit.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
That's pretty good.
yeah. But yeah, like I said, Wolverine is not going to be in Avengers Endgame. He's not.
You've heard it here, folks.
No. Like I said, the likelihood
What if it's not Wolverine? What if it's Hugh Jackman doing a Hugh Jackman
it's
cameo?
not going to be Hugh Jackman.
No, it's Hugh Jackman doing a cameo of himself.
He's
Like,
not
he'll
going
just show
to
up.
be
He's
in
like,
it.
"Hey, yo, it's me, Hugh Jackman." Like, or if they have like
Disappears.
like what if because at the start of Infinity War, Tony and Pepper are talking about like getting married or whatever and having a kid.
I would count on
I
Kevin
think-
Hart to show up in
I think it'll be
Avengers
funny.
Endgame before Hugh Jackman
I
does.
think it'll be funny if Hugh Jackman's the priest that marries Iron Man and Pepper Potts at the end of Endgame.
It would take me out of the movie.
He just shows up. He's like with
Yeah,
like
it
the
would, it
Wolverine
it
haircut
would
and
take
stuff.
me out of the
That's
movie.
true. It would take me out.
It'll be
It-
a perfect ending.
I would not
It's like
go-
all the superheroes there.
It's
and
not.
Hugh Jackman just walks up and everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
No, that was originally the Stan Lee cameo.
Fake
Oh,
Stan
that's-
Lee
that's even
cameo
better.
marrying Pepper and Iron Man.
Wouldn't that be great if it was
Ooh.
Stan Lee? Just
No, Stanley
as
has to be Iron Man's best man.
they've shot it already, so it
Yeah.
could be possible.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's
I
not
don't know.
going to, obviously, but we like to dream, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. But well, you were trying to steer me into a controversial topic.
I always
Well,
like
were
to do
you?
that.
Yeah, you were wanting me to. So
What was it?
I think Into the Spider-Verse is okay.
You-
Oh, so you don't hate it anymore?
I don't hate. No, I never said I hated it.
Oh, well,
I never said I hated
you
it.
don't not like it.
It's okay. I thought take out the novelty of multiple spider people in the movie, which I will admit is kind of cool. I like the whole Spider-Hand thing. Nicolas Cage as Noir Spider-Man, whatever it was.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait, did you see the movie?
No,
Did you see the
none of us
movie?
seen it. I'm just asking.
Oh, you just like you
Because you said that you
Oh, so when you said
you
it was
didn't prefer
overrated, that's not even an opinion. You're just hoping to get something out of him.
yeah.
No, you're
Fucking
no.
asshole.
Into the Spider-Verse is a great movie. Nah, it's not.
Yeah,
I
from
didn't.
what I've heard and
Yeah.
what I've seen, it looks good.
I feel like I was.
I like this.
I'm just wondering if it's like another Bird Box situation where people are hyping it up to be
No,
the best thing. That...
Bird Box got mixed reviews though. Bird Box got mixed reviews. Spider-Verse has been critically acclaimed and beloved by everybody. I just didn't feel the same way that everybody else did. I love that people loved it. I cheer for that. But it just didn't do anything for me.
Michael, you need to hate some people some more. You need to really put your opinion out there. I'm kidding.
Sure.
You're perfect how you are.
Thank you, Mihir.
If he's perfect how he is, he's fucked.
No,
That's
The same
I am
applies to everybody. to be
I am
honest.
perfectly fucked.
It's like, if I'm perfect how I am right now,
oh,
I'm in trouble. Like, do you know how long it took me to do that sink of dishes?
Oh, boy.
Look at that. He did that this morning.
All those dishes, that's like a good...
I like how nobody can see this pile of dishes.
Those dishes over there,
I'm-
everyone.
I'm glad. There's like,
Cameraman,
there's weeks worth of
pan
dishes over there.
pan left.
So
There's no
you know what'd be
cameraman.
cool if we had a divider here and we had like a little studio room where people are working on the mixer and the
Because we have so
PC1.
That'd be
because we
cool.
have so much money. We have so much money
Yeah,
to put
look at
into
all
this.
Look at all this money we have having to shoot our podcast in my room.
And for near it's an hour and a half. Is that like the complete? Like
I mean, do you want the secret topic?
I'm
oh,
very
yeah, secret.
yeah. What the fuck is this?
No, drop the secret topic.
Favorite
we need to
porno.
wrap this up. It's 4:30.
All right, this is the last topic of the podcast.
Okay.
All right, I'll read it how it's written.
Fuck. Here we go.
Taking away ideologies,
Oh boy.
and looking at the never-ending evolution and expansion of races in the MCU.
Oh god.
Is
What?
Thanos wrong?
Are you serious?
Is Thanos wrong?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanos is wrong.
Yes. Yes.
Thanos is wrong.
Absolutely.
I can see his point. I understand his point. And it's a great villain and it's a great motivation. He's wrong though. He
You
thinks
can-
he's right, but it's
You
wrong.
can, when they say he's an empathetic character, it means you can understand why he's doing it. But it's not saying that what he's doing is the right thing. Empathizing with a character and knowing that they're doing the right thing are not the same thing.
Yeah, because the reason why I can understand why Thanos believes in that is because I believe that he is a unstable, as they call him, a mad titan.
Yeah.
So he's the villain.
His
So
status gets to him.
yeah,
Like
so,
he has an ego to him.
yeah, exactly.
That's why he mirrors Tony Stark as well.
I understand him as a bad guy. I understand. That's what I mean by that. I can understand why he would view like the universe as a glass half empty as opposed to a glass half full.
He wants the glass to be half empty.
Yeah, but that starts being my point.
Gay as fuck.
Why is it gay?
Because Glass is
Your
a
man's
character
thirsty.
from the Revenant,
Your man's thirsty.
and if Thanos is trying to make Glass full, then that's not very appropriate.
Glass,
What the
starring
fuck?
Samuel L. Jackson and James McAvoy and Bruce Willis.
No, I mean Glass as in the character from the Revenant, and if Thanos is filling him up.
Tom Hardy.
he's filling Tom Hardy with venom. He's a glass half
Venom.
with venom and moon.
When they said Brokeback Mountain, I didn't know they meant
Brokeback Mountain with Thanos and Tony Stark.
Joker and
I want to see
Mysterio.
that.
What have we done? Hollywood, don't
Can Hollywood
take
go
that.
too far?
go.
No, no. Listen here, Hollywood.
When they say go picture, I want them to stop picture. Like that is
Moving picture.
yeah no.
Listen here, Holly Morningwood.
For people who love movies, you sure have some cynicism towards Hollywood.
Me.
All right, thank you, Hollywood.
No way.
Thank you, Blockbuster.
Hollywood's
people
where the
in
dreams
industry.
are made, man.
Welcome to Hollywood. What's your
So,
dream?
we want to thank.
Is this the end?
Wait, we didn't explain what.
This
we
is
didn't
the
explain
end.
what Thanos
Look,
is wrong.
I just wanted
So
to
you
rile
have
you
a
guys
secret
up.
topic every week?
I will.
Let's do it. A secret topic.
Like a secret
at the
Santa
end.
topic every week.
Secret Santa.
I'll think of it.
Well, who should do it each week? And I probably wouldn't be able to do this each week
Yeah, well,
because I have to
I'm
travel
gonna come
40
down here
minutes
next
by a
week.
fucking toll road.
Well,
Oh,
whenever you
God.
can come on then.
Whenever I can come.
Just on the way over in the car, you just come up with the first stupid thing.
First
and then
stupid
you're like,
thing.
Oh, okay, we'll
What's
talk
that
about
samurai sword?
And as we said,
That.
like,
It's a sword.
if you want to
made
go on the
for a
bus to
samurai.
save on fuel money, he can always pick us up and then drop us back off.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that to me.
No.
Yeah, pick him up at the
Is
train
that the-
station.
It's better. It's better than you driving 40
I
minutes.
was going to say, is that the only favor he does?
Ha.
He does a lot more.
Okay, then keep it between you. Keep that arrangement.
No,
between
not
you
nothing
two.
sexual.
Nothing.
No, I make breakfast and shit, man.
A simple,
Yeah, breakfast this morning was pretty fucking good.
a simple favor, directed by Paul Feig, 2018.
Hell yeah.
It was Milo.
Starring Anna Kendrick and
Milo.
Blake
It
Lively.
was Milo-y and a bit hulky at the same time, I guess. And it was what's another word? Elusive word.
You need to cut it out, man.
Why not?
Thanos was wrong.
In answer to your question, yes,
Yes.
he was wrong.
All right,
Yeah.
everyone, you heard it here. Thanos is wrong.
Because
We're gonna end it. We're gonna end it. All right.
Thanos
We've been
is
gone for
wrong.
a while. I gotta edit this.
Thanos is wrong because it is not fair to dispassionately remove half the universe because you can come to a decision on what half of the universe should be removed.
Jeremy,
Yeah, but that doesn't make
you
it
know I was just fucking around. Everyone knows this.
What?
Everyone can consciously say why Thanos is wrong. I just wanted to roll you guys up because I
Yeah, no, I
mentioned it
know.
before.
We
I
get so
said
passionate.
Thanos is right, guys.
Is this
Yeah,
your
but now
role
I'm
as
saying
host?
that's now what I'm not, I don't even entirely believe what I'm saying right now. It's like if you kill half the people dispassionately, what if by sheer chance,
Poor
you
shit
kill-
chance.
Pure
Yes,
shit-
it is
pure
the
sheer
bullshit
shit
chance.
you kill half of the universe that should stick around?
Like the accidental half the universe. Like I accidentally killed
Like-
my wife. Or
Like, yeah, what if the only other half
daughter.
is like bodybuilders and shit, and they
Son.
and they eat all like the chicken? It's like if you just kill all the bodybuilders, do you understand how much more food we'll have in the world?
Yeah, because you eat the bodybuilders.
Like someone like Thanos, it's like, why didn't you just kill yourself, dude? Do you know how many
I,
people?
I, I do we really reach that
saving?
point where you just said, "Why don't you just kill yourself on this podcast?"
I actually think I think that would have been a really cool ending to Infinity War. Thanos
Really?
snaps his fingers, and then he's one of the people that disappears, and you just leave. So he just leaves an empty Infinity Gauntlet on the ground.
This is the title of the next movie after Endgame. Avengers: Bird Box.
I'm about to end this podcast in the best way possible.
Yeah.
Since
Okay.
you can't stop talking about Thanos, I'm gonna Thanos your phone.
Stones. Wait, what?
Stones.
I don't know.
Stones.
Thanos my phone. I don't understand. Oh fuck! Don't. Oh fuck!
Don't.
I have the power of anime on my side.
I've not condoned this. We have not done the paperwork here.
But that's it.
Is that it?
See us.
Hey. Point it to me.
What the hell?
Come on, we're over here now.
What is going on
Thank you for joining
here?
the podcast this week. If you like this, then join next week. And then we got more swords. We got more props.
I love how he's not talking into the microphone.
Can we actually seriously end this properly? Fuck you.
You did this yourself.
I went for an hour and 18 minutes.
An hour and...
Come on. Did you just end it?
Yes.
Okay, I guess that's it.